So this is game number 18 in the Elliptic Streak. I think it's 18, I can check real fast. This is going to be it's going to be an interesting one. Yeah, game number 18. This is a Spriggan, so we have very, very, very low hit points, only 9. We start with Corona, which is not exactly the best spell in the world to help you handle D1. We will get slow here in a minute, which will be nice if we manage to make it to level 2. I guess our dungeon entrance is really not the best, considering it's like a hallway. I'm going to take a few steps, and while we're not finding anything to stair dance around, or column dance around rather, every single step we take is helpful, because it's areas that I can kite things back to. There's a potion. Okay, here's stuff that we can kind of sort of dance around. Let me take a look here. No, nothing to dance around yet. 2 potions. That's, well, it's potentially helpful. Could be total garbage, you never know. Got our first kill, just a bat, that's fine. We're going to pick up this dagger. We're not going to wear it unless it's like a dire situation, because could be cursed. I'm training nothing but slings, by the way. You know, the thing is that I'm actually faster than those jackals that I saw a second ago, but that doesn't mean that I really want to fight them just yet, because again, we don't have a really convenient way to column dance, even with all this stuff explored. Let's see what's over here. Oh, I see. That's curious. Okay, pull this gobbo. Doesn't want to die. Look at that. That took a lot. We've got to be real worried about our ammo as well. I mean, if we don't find any sling bullets, any extras, we could actually run out. Okay, there's a single jackal. Let's pull him. I really don't want to fight him. Oh, something's opening the door. I should have corona'd, by the way. Okay, cool. Killed the hobgoblin. I think what I'd like to do is close this door. I'll take this club. I know the club is uncursed on account of the fact that things are identified now if you see a monster wearing them. So I can... Technically, I have a melee weapon. It's a bad one, but... Okay, the jackal barked. We'll beat the rat to death. Wait. Yeah, okay, 3 damage. You can only do 2 attacks with my bad club speed. It's kind of wild, but we still don't have anything to column dance around. I mean, I guess technically we could go through this door and kind of go around this big thing, but there's potentially jackals, see? If I look at the speed of a jackal, speed 14, so we are a little little faster than him, I think. Let's pull. I don't want to fight these, but we can pull them off one at a time. Whoops, walked right up to him. See, I'm a little faster than him. He can only do, what is it, 3 damage? Yeah. So it would take 3 hits for him to kill me. What we don't want to do is end up in a corner or surrounded. We have potions. Probably could have managed this a little bit better. Okay, we got him. I was really worried to try to lure him back up here because the other jackal could have shown up. Thankfully the sling worked out for us. This is going to get much better once we have slow. It's kind of weird to be relying on slow, but in this case it's pretty good. I'll just happily shoot him. There we go. This kobold has a dagger. I'm going to see if I can't kill him instantly. And I fail. Okay, now we've got an identified dagger. More jackals. I know he's probably got a pack with him. I kind of excluded this and then I fought him anyway, which was a little silly, but what I wanted to do first was make sure this is all explored. Alright, we have a place to lure things back to. Alright, let's stop wasting our bullets. Use this dagger instead. I want my mana back before I fight this other jackal. Okay, this is fine. Let's just pull away from the jackals. Perfect. It's not bad. Certainly could be worse. Those jackals could be adders, and then we would have perhaps been in a much worse position. How much can this guy do? 4 plus 6. Try to melee him to death. Oh, sorry about that. I had to sneeze actually, but thankfully I muted my mic in time. Anyway, so we've got Dagger Goblin, 10 damage possible. That's a 2-shot, but we're faster than him, so I mean, technically we could just walk away. I'm going to use the sling anyway. Probably using too much in the way of ammo. In fact, we've run out of ammo. Now we have to use our dagger. Which is fine. I can dance around him forever, basically. Just don't... I can't let myself get below 10 hit points, see, like that. It's kind of lame. I have to just close the door on him, basically. Slow him. Swing, take a step, swing. Treat him like a, we're treating him like a worm. There we go. Pretty obnoxious, but whatever works. To be honest, it's possible I should be training a little bit of short blades. But if I find enough ammo, then it doesn't really matter. And I should. Oh, plus 1 air protection, alright. Should be easy enough. Got him. Alright, 1 AC is not a lot, but it's not nothing. Short sword is another 6 damage, right? Yep, so he can do 10. Alright, we'll back off. I'll just use my sling. Let's get strength. Get some more damage on our slings, you know. Sadly, we found no ammo, so we're down to 9 sling bullets and a stone, which is pretty bad. I mean, I'm almost inclined to train some daggers, some short blades. We'll take slings to 5, I guess. Alright, let's go down. Do we have any 2 stacks, actually? Yeah, we do. I should use one of the 2 stacks. Okay, it's remove curse. Not really helpful right now, but it could be later. Wow, that is a D2 Natasha. She could slow me. That's actually pretty spooky. We could probably kill her if we were so inclined. But she could kill us pretty easily too. So I don't know. Let's pull this dude up. Trying to use my dagger. Oh, we're level 3 now. If I wanted to go in the spellcasting direction, we could get... Well, I don't know, maybe I should be training hexes, you know? Just to get cause fear. Having repeatable fear scrolls seems pretty good. Especially since the game doesn't seem to want to give us too many bullets, or really any. Well, there's some stones, alright, that's good. Still, I think I will get cause fear, it's really good. let's do our best to fight near staircases, since we do know that Natasha is here. She's no joke. Let's pull this dude up. Let's get our mana back. Hey Raygoon, how you doing, man? We're just trying to survive on this this Spriggan. He's an arcane marksman, so more of a sling dude. Tempted to take a little peek into this floor. Oh, falchion. But there's an adder, so we'll exclude that off. Okay, there she is. Let's pull back. Well, it's the best choice in terms of if you want to have ammo, you know? Oh god. Wow, we could die here. I didn't know it could do so much. Goddamn, 12 damage? I thought it was like... Wow, I thought it was like 7. Or 8 even. That's really bad. We could die. The only thing that makes sense is to go straight up. Use fog. It's D2, man. I don't have that identified. We gotta go up. We didn't die, but we could have. Alright, well that's something to keep in mind for the future. God damn. Natasha can do 12 damage? Wow. Okay, well I'm lucky that she didn't do it again. I mean, granted it wouldn't have necessarily killed us. She rolled really high. In fact, did she roll max? No, she didn't roll max. I was taken down to 7, so she did 10 damage, so she rolled close to max. Still, god damn. That is outrageous. Yeah, it was magic dart. 3d4 damage, jeez. So we have to skip this floor, really. I mean, that's just too dangerous. Spriggan melee dude win. Well, being fast doesn't matter that much if you're... if you can take 12 damage a pop, she can two-shot me is the thing, and she's almost as fast as me. Well, she's kind of fast. She's not almost as fast as me, but she's faster than your average guy. Let's go up. I wanted to kill that dart slug, but no such luck. This is a brutal floor, to be honest. Oh wait, we have a 2-stack. Just noticed we have a 2-stack. Let's go up. Also, let's pull this thing. This is good. Guess I can just keep him slowed and do damage to him, but he regenerates is the problem. Wow. We just can't do damage fast enough. Technically, we could just use our sling at this point. Yeah, let's actually pull him back. Actually, I don't have any food. Wow. Okay, there we go. Worm's dead. Now, where's that downstairs? There's a third downstairs somewhere, and I need to get it. Not a hatch, but a downstairs. So we'll take this, and we'll start looking around. Hopefully not run into Natasha. Hopefully we find some more food. We're actually running out here. I probably shouldn't cast any more hunger-inducing things. Alright, there's some food. That's helpful. Tank the snail on the nose. Iron chin. Maybe. Cool, more rations. That's one problem solved, but we're still in really deep trouble. In terms of our ammo. Oh, and I didn't try the 2-stack. Here we go. Scroll of noise, fine. Scroll of identify, very good. Get the potions. We got curing and agility. Those are helpful. They're not the best thing, but they're helpful. Force-sling bullets. Well, actually, that was just one. We have 4 total. Maybe I should be trading stealth. Training way too many things for the early game, to be honest. No stealth spriggan. Yeah, no, that should have probably been the first thing that I trained. Got another remove curse. What a shame, though, that we have nothing to really use those on, you know? Nothing to try out. Grab these needles. Sadly, no blowgun. Okay, we're now away from Natasha. Maybe this floor will be a little more friendly. Are we Kazlal? I don't think so, Kilmatronics. I mean, I guess it depends on which altar we find first. If we were to find Kazlal, I might actually take him. We just need some power, man. Good, we just found stones. Alright, check it out. Here's our first adder that we're going to kill. Slow him. We outline him in light. Nice. Good stuff. Could get cause fear now if we had the spell levels. Wujan. I doubt we'd go Wujan, but maybe. Jesus Christ. Okay. Thankfully we didn't get confused by him. I don't know why it is that we have to deal with Natasha and then Sigmund on the very next floor. Dynast killed an octopode of Wujan. Yeah, Wujan's not a very powerful god, to be honest, so that's not that surprising, unfortunately. Wonder if I wait. I don't want to wait because I want to not use up my food. I was going to say maybe I could wait and possibly fight Sigmund on a staircase, but okay, we have curing. I am going to risk grabbing the stones just so I have some ammo. Curing will get me out of his confuse one time. And he only has a 37% chance to confuse me, which is pretty good, but okay, this is good. How much damage can he actually do though? Can I do this? I don't think I can safely do this. Sigmund. Yeah, he can two-shot me with Throw Flame. So we can't can't be on this floor, but we can't be on this floor either, because it's got Natasha. Oh god. I wish we had like Lignify, that'd be good. D4. Yeah, that's an option, but Natasha's probably pawing around up here is the thing. I guess I could probably make it to the top left. What we'll do... Oh. Okay. That's what I was going to do, is take the hatch up. Slow doesn't want to work. There we go. Hatter's dead. Getting more stealth, which might just help us survive. I sure hope we don't starve to death. Wow, it's Terrence. Okay. I'm okay with fighting Terrence. Oh, God, I'm not okay with fighting Terrence. Poison javelins on Terrence. Well, Gozag will give you 100 gold per ration shop. What? I mean, we probably will go Gozag if we can find him. See, the problem is that Natasha here can still two-shot us. So, fighting her is a mistake. Well, we can do this. Okay. Spriggan Arcane Marksman, actually, Ninja Joe. Boy, are we having problems. Can't kill Natasha, man. We just can't do it. Can't park her on the floor. We can't really deal with Terrence. I don't know what to do. This is dog shit, basically. Is Terrence down here still? I wish Terrence didn't have poison javelins. You know, how cool would that be if he didn't have poison javelins? Is he still up here? Yeah, he is, and he's still got poison javelins. I mean, we've got curing is the thing. If I look at a javelin, it does base damage of 10, and then he's got a base damage of 5, so I don't think he can kill me outright. What we'll do is we'll slow him down. He hits me with the poison javelin. How many of these could he realistically have? That was a third. I mean, oh my god. All right. I think I'm going to lead him on a merry chase is what I'm going to do. Well, stealth got him off my ass. Too bad we can't throw javelins because we're too tiny. Let's go down here. Sigmund is not actually here, he's off to the east. Let's, actually, you know what we should do is we should grab these bullets. We should grab this, should use this potion, this identify on a potion. We have resistance, that's not bad. We could potentially use that to help out with Sigmund. This character made it to D2 basically won. Rogue Shenanigans, you haven't seen this from the start, have you? This was a absolute disaster. Yeah, Kilmatronics, I would keep kobolds in the game and buff them, is what I would do. I wouldn't remove kobolds. I agree that there should be a crossbow race. Alright, check it out. Let's wear this falchion. It's a falchion slicing, that helps a lot. We have a really good melee weapon now. I might even train some long blades. It's kind of slow right now, I guess. I kind of want to just go to D4. Wish I had more 2 stacks. Okay, there's D4. And another identify. Hunting sling. We've got a lignification, that's really helpful. You hear the sound of rushing water. I don't feel too hot about doing a sewer, but maybe, depending on which one it is. Stones, stones. Oh, let's go up. Okay, found nothing. I feel like I'm turn count speed running. Oh, God. Alright, buddy. Well, he can two-shot me. We can't fight him. We can kill his friends pretty easily. Yeah, oh yeah, I would agree with that. Evaluation Ninja and Rogue Shenanigans. This is a brutal, brutal start to the game, but we're gonna... I mean, the only real mistake I've made so far was that I forgot that Natasha could do 12 damage, and she almost killed me. In fact, we presented a situation where we could have died, so that was a mistake. We're training stealth now, like a good boy though, so we'll perhaps be able to avoid some of the biggest problems here until we find something that will help us to stop getting owned. Oh, hey. This is HUAK. Can this character really get away with HUAK? I don't know. I know this character needs some help right goddamn now. I mean, hell, I'm having trouble with adders still. And if Sigmund were to show up and just ruin my party... Crap, he just hit me. Come on, man. Slow just doesn't want to work. I said that kobolds should be a crossbow race. He keeps resisting the slow. This is outrageous. Fine, I'll just shoot him. With 2 steps in between me and him. Keep letting him bite me, it's not good. Look at that, he just keeps resisting. I can't even get... Oh, Christ. Alright. Alright, we have to leave. Hopefully Sigmund's not lurking. Crap. The thing is that that freaking guy could... That... You know, the dart slug could wreck me. I have to use my curing. Yeah, because he could have killed me here. Killed the dart slug, alright. Got the slow on this finally. Corona doesn't want to work. Corona finally does work. Finally, we kill the adder. Good. Look at all these stones. look at the wreck of this battle all over the place. Rations, potions. I mean, we're heavily rewarded with stuff. Wear this ring. It's invisible. We don't need it. Got another curing potion to replace the one I used. Dude, I think we have to go HOSk. This character is just in hilarious need of some help. I mean, I don't know, you guys. I don't know. Can I afford to go HOSk on this character? See, that's like a funny question. Or can this character really get away with HOSk? I mean, I get tons of help. No, HOSk gives a decent amount of immediate help. If you... Maybe not so much for this character since... Well, we wouldn't be ranged is the thing. If we went HOSk, we would be sort of moving towards... Well, ideally we would move towards statue form, but... I don't know. For the time being, we would like... What we would do is we would use the range to trigger his abilities, and then we would stab things with the dagger. Seems like by the time we're getting much from HOSk, we're already doing well enough in fights. Yeah, kinda. Well, I mean, think about it. That fight with the adder, I wonder if we could have triggered... Well, here's the big thing. The big thing is Stomp. Stomp lets me get some guaranteed damage to finish off fights. This character has just totally dogshit accuracy, is the thing. So, I don't know. The fact that Stomp would let me finish things seems good. And then, like, just the fact that it might trigger a paralysis now and then seems great. I don't know, you guys. I don't think... I don't know. I'm inclined to believe that it's not going to give me much benefit right off the bat. Even though I love playing HOSk and all. And the other thing is I'm sort of running low on food. Well, the problem with not going HOSk is I don't know if it's a luxury that I can afford. I mean, we really do need help right now. Oh, hey, look, some Naga barding. Okay, some nice free experience. Murky Golden Potion, okay. Trog Alter Win, we would take Trog. Couldn't really make good use out of Berserk with our lack of food, but we'd probably take Trog. Well, I don't know if we'd take Trog, because we're getting more benefit out of our spells right now than anything. Kind of a moot point, though, without actually finding a Trog Altar. 22 Sling Bullets, hell yeah. And a downstairs, okay. Take the random altar into Trog to gain that 1 pip. No, we could get like Vehumet or something, and then we would have a horrific game on our hands. Hello! Well, that's Gozag. We're going Gozag for sure. I see that we have an adder here, though, so let's pull him up. You want me to take Kazlal over Gozag? I don't think so, fam. Killed the adder, good. Hey, man, how you doing? GG indeed. I mean, this character needs the help. Glad we didn't bite the HOSk bullet. Yeah, me too. The Distant Drain, by the way, is still active. It's not a coincidence that Gozag, the Greedy's initials are GG. Yeah. Question is, should I try to go for the sewer? There is a priest wandering around this floor who can two-shot me. I'm real tempted to train some fighting, to be honest. Oh, there's stuff here. Okay, I was trying to slow him. Thankfully he doesn't have a net. Alright, stealth is up to 5. Let's take fighting to at least 1. Glad we leveled up. Somebody's going to have a net in this group. Okay, that hasn't given me any hit points yet, so... You notice how I'm shooting stones behind the jackals so that it hits the other jackal if it misses. Let's see. You hear the drain falling apart. Well, we're not hitting the sewer today. I'm okay with this sort of drawn-out fight, by the way. Totally fine with me. It's stuff that can't kill me is the thing. Gozag mummies are iconic. Yeah, I think so too. I like them anyway. Really playing it fast and loose with the food in this game. Totally out of rations now. Suppose I probably should have trained some spell casting so that my spells don't cost hunger. I am casting them an awful lot. Minotaur plaster casters. Oh, nice net attempt, bruh. Thanks for the net. Okay, we got a point of hit points from this fighting training. That's good enough for me. Let's get spellcasting up to like 3 so that these aren't messing with my hunger anymore. Hey, there's some food. Hello, Eustatio. Can we kill him? Probably. We can probably kill him with a combination of Corona and just chucking sling bullets at him. Yeah, he is going to be a pain, but I'd rather see him than, I don't know, the other guys I've seen. I found Natasha on D2, Sigmund on D3, Orc Priest on this floor. Speaking of which, why don't we memorize Cause Fear? Because that'll help me get out of really stupid situations. Wow, that is a water moccasin zombie skeleton, whatever. A little early for you, don't you think? What does this do? 8 damage. The same way you pronounced pistachio. I have seen D2 living moccasins as well. That doesn't mean that it's really acceptable. You know what I really wish we had? I wish we had a brand. You know, a branded sling. That would be pretty sweet, right? Wow, Orc Wizard. He's slowed, that's good. We're gonna go for it. Is he the confused guy? He could be. We've got a curing. Oh, that's a little more damage than I was expecting. Since I didn't know they would have tomahawks. This is okay. We've got Lignify to get out of this if it goes badly. Got him. Nice. Yeah, Orc Warriors are fine. Orc Warriors are a great example of not letting your hubris get the best of you. By themselves, of course. I mean, obviously, like Kilmatronics said, wizards can change the situation a bit. I'm just not a big fan of perma-confuse in general. I feel like it should have some kind of cooldown. Dude, to curing. Moving on up in the world. We're almost to the point where an Orc Priest cannot two-shot us. In fact, I tell you, we could actually kill an Orc Priest right now if we did it right. If we did the fight perfectly. Why are you keeping the noise? No particular reason. I guess I could drop it. There are situations you want to use them in, but they're few and far between, and I generally don't find myself doing so. I just haven't really felt like removing it is all. So the cool thing about Eustachiu is you just cannot mess with me, you know? Like, he just can't kill me. Unless I let him. Ensorcelled hibernation. Yeah, I wish I had that. Okay, we got the slow, got the corona. He blinks next to me. Corona again. How much damage can he do? 6 plus Falchion. That's not going to kill me. Here it comes. Got him. Spellcasting is now 5. Slow still costs hunger. Kind of a shame. I think it's probably time for us to train some more slings, though, nevertheless. Okay, here's our boy. Now remember, he can two-shot us. But with slow, a little bit of luck, I want to keep him on the edge of line of sight. See there, now he can one-shot us. So we just back off. We reset the fight. So there's the slow. He hits me. The corona. Corona. Got him. We had I know he wasn't at the edge of line of sight there, but I could have moved down into the right and blocked line of sight that way. Feels gastronomic strats. Yeah, I know, right? Here's our beautiful, beautiful sewer situation here. How much can this do? 10? Come on. If we could get a branded hunting sling, this game would suddenly look hilariously easy. We're doing okay though. Should probably be using bullets. There we go. How are we doing on money? 279 gold. Certainly not enough for a merchant. But remember, we've got a free potion petition. Alright. My amazing bullet drop rate? What do you mean that salvaged it? The bullet drop rate was really terrible. Or do you mean my lack of mulching? Like, I actually got really bad ammo for the first few floors. At least I think so. I eventually found that stack of 25 bullets, which was amazing, but I wasn't even finding stones for the first few floors. First couple, at least. B-Crawl ammo system has some weird side effects, like the fact that you could find 4 gajillion javelins of penetration. I mean, I haven't really put a lot of thought into whether it's good or bad, but I do think that that maybe was an unintended side effect. Okay, I think we could probably kill Sigmund now. But we want to do it cleverly with him at the edge of the line of sight. I mean, technically he can confuse us. But we have potions to deal with that. Is sticks to snakes any different in B-Crawl? Because if not, LOL. Yeah, I know, right? That had occurred to me as well. Although you effectively get infinite snakes anyway, on a long enough timeline in regular crawl. Okay, he's just a king pimp today. Let's reset this fight. See that Natasha's here. Got her. Of course, she's not actually dead. There she is again. Why are you not dying? Wait, there was a shadow imp? Wow, that was a mistake for me to keep fighting with a shadow imp on the board. Okay, she could have killed me. Mistake. Fault right there is what that was. Alright, spellcasting is up to 6. Slow is almost hungerless. Getting some nice Gozag distracts at least. Boom, Natasha's done. Now we've got Terrence, who, by the way, man, I don't know if you saw this. He spawned with poison javelins, which is pretty terrifying when you're a low-level Spriggan. Am I out of rations? No, Ninja, I have 1 left. I'm low. I'm low enough that I want to get my stuff hungerless. Okay. He just doesn't want to die. There we go. And the worst thing about the fact that he has poison javelins is not the fact that it was dangerous, really. It's the fact that I can't use them. Because I'm just a little weak Spriggan, so I can't even hold them. Yeah, +0 hunting sling damage is a comedy option, kind of. Alright, here's our boy. Here's our boy Sigmund. Let's slow him. See if we can't get some good damage on him. How much damage does he do with the scythe? Is what, 20? 14. Gotta keep the slow up, that's crucial. just choosing not to blast me, which I'm totally okay with. Finally, we finish him off. What a pain that was. Okay, Hungerless on slow and Corona. I can spam those as much as I want. That's really good for me. We're going to eat our last ration. I don't know what to train, really, other than just slings. I guess I just train slings. Actually, you know what? No, we're going to take hexes up to 6. And also train slings, because I want Cause Fear to be viable, so I have infinite fear scrolls. I don't want to train any more stealth Ninja Joe. Maybe I should. I don't know. Let's read this 2-stack. It's probably Telly. It's magic mapping. Okay, fine. More stealth would be handy, but I don't know. You guys have seen how shitty I am at killing things. I'd like to be able to do more damage, and slings will help me do that. There's my Telly. Alright, D1 through 4, totally cleared. Curious how you still haven't died in this streak. Very careful play plus some luck, I guess. So I'm powered by bit donations, actually, is what it is. And so as long as those keep coming, I don't die. That's how it works. Gotta get that shill in there. Powered by Bitcoin. Hey, Minkare. How much damage can Minkare actually do with his pain? D14. Yeah, so he can... Technically he can two-shot me by virtue of tormenting and paining me. What a pain. Let's go down a different staircase. Oh, a book. Oh no, a priest. Slow the priest. Kill the priest. Probably shouldn't have kept fighting him with this wizard on the table, but I do have a couple curings, and I do have Lignify. Let's pull this monkey up. We got a serious issue now. We have to actually kill Minkare. Now, we have the correct tool to do so, which is to say we have Lignify if need be. I don't really want to burn my Lignify on that if I can avoid it, but we may very well have to. Give me this ring. Ring of Flight, okay, whatever. Quick Inner Flame him. Yeah, Inner Flame is something I should... Believe it or not, I'm going to memorize Inner Flame. There are reasons I would want to use it. It's not a comedy option, believe it or not. Although it is pretty funny. It's also powerful. Inner Flame percentage is 14%, which is fine for a level 3 spell, because it's not yellow or red. Got a Potion of Might, that's helpful. Yeah, I know what you meant, Rogue Shenanigans, but I'm saying that it could actually be useful in other situations. I don't know, some people think it's like an auto-ignore type deal. Interflame it. Interflame should just do damage to things that are vulnerable to fire. Like a ranged sticky flame. Oh, this is going to be a real joy. This kiting. Oh boy. There we go. Kill it with stones. Yeah, pretty much. That's the general plan against things. He's got haste and slow. We'll just kill him. Let's get away from this wizard. Kill the sky beast, fine. A sleeping needle? Yeah, I mean, that would be fine. I might grab it, I guess. But the problem is that I am confused. I'll go up, go back down. Corona fails 3 times. So the problem with the needles is we haven't found a blowgun, and I don't know how handy it'll really be, even if we do. Sleeping needles kind of suck, to be honest. 400 gold. We now have enough money for a second potion petition if we ever use our free one. Can we kill him? Can we kill him with stones? Nah, he can kill me now. Right? 14 damage possible. What a shame. I want to see what this damn book is. It'd be awesome. Wow. Centaur zombie just messing me up. Real Centaur about to mess me up. Let's take the heal wounds, that's helpful. Book of Minor Magic. That's sick as hell. We cast her now, boys. Can Spriggan use bows? They can use short bows, which means that going pure bows is probably a mistake. Probably. Alright, let's get Conjure Flame. Let's get, certainly we want Mephitic Cloud. And honestly, we want Call Imp too. We wizard now. Yeah, crossbows are better for Spriggans if you're going to go for one of the two. Fear is pretty good at this point. Let's get Conjurations. I know I have a -3 aptitude. We can take it to 3. Let's get Air, take it to 3. Never understood why Spriggans have a -1 Air aptitude when Spriggan Air Mages exist in the game. Okay. We'll just train all the bread and butter of Conjuration, Poison, Air, get a little bit of Fire for Conjure Flame. Take it all to just 3. It's really not that much experience. There's going to be a Centaur over here somewhere. Pretty sure I saw one. There he is. We're faster than him. Oh boy! That's Prince Ribbit. Not interested in playing against him today. How much can he do? 20? Wow, okay. Yeah, that's a solid 20 damage. You can two-shot me. I guess we could probably Meph Cloud him. To be honest, we could turn this guy into a stabber and stop training slings sooner or later. Just like Meph Cloud things and stab them. That'd be okay for the time being. No ogres yet is a big disappointment. Ogres would be really nice against this character. Like, that would be free experience. Instead, it's only throwing things at me that are borderline terrifying. Okay, so we can get imps. Slow him down, but I don't have a way of killing him really fast is the thing, and he could two-shot me. So I don't know what to do here other than to drink Lignify. You know? I hate to waste Lignify, but I think we're going to do it. Are my giant tree limbs better for punching him? He can still do 25 damage, by the way, so this is still kind of like no joke. Just punch him to death, it's fine. There's a chance you'll get 10 more by lair. Yeah, that's true. Tend to end up with a lot of them. Wow, okay. I guess we're using stones to finish this guy. There we go. Short. Oh shit, dude! I didn't even look. That's a short bow of flaming. That's probably better than my sling already, even with this training. Sadly. I mean, we're not going to train bows, but we might use this bow for a little while. I mean, look at this. He's already moderately wounded. That's outrageous. That's outrageous how much better this thing is, even with the training. Nah, SP cannot use longbows, Dinky, so we can't really stick with this and be sane, but no, I mean, we could train a little bit of bows, I guess. I'd rather just go in this sort of janky casting direction and use the bow with 0 skill. I mean, we'll eventually find a sling with a brand on it is the thing. Scroll blinking, alright, alright. I'm going to pro fire, I'll take it. Well, that was actually Needles of Confusion, not Sleep. I'll take them. Did I get raided? I don't know, did I? If I did, it's not... It didn't come up with the notification or whatever. I don't know, Twitch has been glitching out for me. Like, I know that there's at least a dozen people in the chat right now, maybe more, but for me it says there's 2, unless I open up the window that says who all's in the chat, so, I mean, I'm kind of at a loss as to how this thing works. Shit. I can't meth cloud myself. Let's slow this dude. Let's slow him again. It's really bad that all this stuff is coming, so let's meth cloud it. 11 people in it. That seems more likely. What's this now? Oh, Pawn to King. Thanks for the follow, man. Okay, so here's a situation where I actually would want to be using my sling instead of the short bow, and that's because I want more fine control over my actions. Like if I shoot this, it spends 1.3 turns. But thankfully it killed the centaur outright, I think. Well, the white imp finished him off. So I'm okay now. It was just looking kind of bad at first. This bow is outrageous. Again, I think we can get pretty good mileage out of this thing without bothering to train bows. You're now super spriggan, pretty much. Well, I'd say the bow is more of a tool of convenience. The wizard book was where the real magic was, you know. Let's pull this dude up. Can do a solid 15 damage. Good one, Malcolm. Thanks, bruh. I try. Level 9. Well, now I'm torn as to what stats I want to get. It's looking like this dude's going to be more of a caster, I guess, but I'm still doing the majority of my damage with melee, and that's probably going to stay the same for a while, so we'll go strength. That goblin had a wand of flame, but we killed him immediately with great prejudice, so that's cool. We have a +3 aptitude in evocations somehow, so we'll just set strength as a meme. No, strength does extra damage. It gives you extra damage on launchers, so believe it or not, it can be the right thing to do. One of the reasons why we suck so much unbelievable ass at doing damage with this character, it's not just the fact that we're running around with a +0 sling, or we were. It's the fact that our strength is so low. If this was like an ogre using a +0 sling, and he had like 17 strength, you better believe he would be tearing through guys like Terrence. So it makes some sense. Especially, like I said, it's our only way of killing things right now. A scarf of cloud immunity. It's not nothing, I guess. Need 2 stacks? No. Besides, this character could end up in dragon armor, you don't know. It's possible. Okay, we're kind of hurt. You know what? Just for my own peace of mind, I am going to use a heal wounds. Especially since MEF Cloud just didn't want to work for me. Thoughts on the ammo drop reduction and the inability of ranged to now spam very early on. There's an ammo drop reduction? What's this now? Is this a recent thing in mainline crawl that I don't know about? Okay, here's our ogre friend. Alright, come on, guy. Oh, and a hungry ghost. Well, that means it's imp time. There we go. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Ammo's weird. I'm so used to it, Kilmatronics is the thing, that it's kind of hard for me to have a unbiased opinion on it, but it feels kind of dumb because it's like supposed to be a limiter, but in reality it's just more annoying than anything. Yeah, I mean, I could probably do that. Wand of Scattershot. Oh right, this isn't Ebering's dumb version, so he doesn't know how to use that. But yeah, I mean, I could win with every Spriggan if I wanted to. But we're doing the Elliptic Streak, so that's not happening anytime soon. Running into a lot of centaurs, I guess that certainly gives me bows, or arrows rather. What are you going to do if you don't finish the streak? Well, that's just defeatist thinking. We are going to finish the streak. I mean, in all seriousness, I don't know. We certainly could have died this time with my mistake against Natasha. I had no idea she could do a full 12 damage, you know. I don't know. I don't know. Probably focus on my fork. Hey, buddy. 20 plus battle axe. Yeah, you can polymorph me, that's fine. Let's call an imp so I have something to run away. Nice, okay. Conjure Flame did the work. Yeah, no, I knew the orc had polymorph, but I had Conjure Flame to put between me and him so it wasn't dangerous. And now we have polymorph. Honestly, it's good that he had polymorph because he was wasting turns trying to zap me with it instead of swinging on me with his big axe, so totally cool with that. Dare I say it? An artifact? +0 flail earthworm. It's got MP +9 on it. Earthworm gem over here. Alright. I don't think we're going to be using that. Alright, evocation's up to 5. Now we're kind of at a loss as to what we're going to train. Could always train a little bit of fighting, I guess. Huh, I don't know. Might be time to train some dodging, actually. That +4 aptitude. We actually do want some translocations, so we'll turn that on. Turn dodging on to 5 at least. We need more books is the thing. That's the big thing. Fighting armor, pick up a hand axe. Yeah, okay. I should probably get level 3 spells Hungerless on account of Conjure Flame and Meph Cloud. I still can't believe that they, like, the Confused change is such an outrageous debuff to stabbers and a buff to casters. Because I can do this. Oh shit, I could have gotten one-shotted here. There's multiple priests. Goodbye. Goodbye. But yeah, what I'm trying to say is that, like, Meph Cloud forces things to come to you, right? So, or Confused now forces things to come to you, which is pretty amazing when you're trying to put things into a fire cloud. The Confused change is such that it used to be like a sort of random chance of what was going to happen, where your guy was going to go. And now it's way more likely that they'll just come right for you. This is annoying. Let's go up. Let's go down. Let's go up. Let's go down a different staircase. There we go. I mean, it makes sense. It's reciprocal, but it makes sense from that standpoint. But Ridiux, are you sure about that? Also, welcome to the stream, man. That's not how it was explained to me. I have not done any code diving, so I could be wrong. I don't think I am. I mean, look at that. I don't think a priest walks into flames typically when he's not confused. Does that mean that's a random move? I mean, here's the thing. It still is more likely for them to go into the flames, and I'll explain why. Under ordinary circumstances, when they're confused, they wander in random directions in the old version. Now they walk towards you, or they do whatever they would have done otherwise if your version of the events is correct. So that generally means they're walking towards you. Now, whether that means they'll walk into the flames or not is kind of a matter of debate right now, but it definitely means they're going to be closer to the flames at any given time. So whenever they do have a random move, it'll dump them into the fire. Yeah, it may very well be a confused move for all I know, but it still feels like a huge buff to wizards and a debuff to stabbers who really... All I'm really trying to say is that stabbers didn't need a debuff, because it's kind of a weak archetype to begin with. Okay, let's get the slow on. Let's go up. They can't two-shot me, but they could come real close. Go up. Trying to just take out one of these dudes, you know? Nice, they're in the flame, or in the meth cloud. Blowgun stabber debuff. Well, that's an interesting thing. When you took out the, when Evering took out the blowguns and he put in darts, he added this sort of weird requirement to the throwing. Now you need to actually have stealth skill for it to be applied, which feels silly to me. I mean, I enjoyed the fact that you could just be really good at throwing stuff and needle things, you know, with confuse or para or whatever. Yeah, no more sleeping needles. I don't know. I'm kind of okay with no more sleeping needles, but did they take out para needles too? Because that's really unfortunate. If so, they put in some bizarre like sleep. What was it? Slowing needles, which is, you know, it's not bad, but it just feels kind of weird. They turn them into blind. Ah, yeah, okay. Well, I mean, you can get stabs with blind, so a really dedicated stabber could still do some pretty great things, I guess, with that. Blind plus confuse. Yeah, I think it's both. Or no, I think it's, I thought it was blind plus slow. I haven't played Trunk that much, so I'm not sure. Okay, let's get the confuse on this guy. Okay, he kind of wandered off. Okay. This isn't so good, but we do have scatter shot, so it's fine. Let's slow the Orc Warrior so he doesn't take so many actions. Should have used that noise scroll. Yeah, maybe. Flame is still there. Now the flame is gone. Let's put the flame back. Let's miscast, but the slow bails me out, and the Ice Beast does not run up next to me. Really need our mana back. It's fine though, I'm faster than even the bees. And Gozag will bail me out as well. Am I allowed to post a link in here? I mean, as long as it's not like against the Twitch terms of service, I don't care, Ninja, that's fine. Don't like link to hardcore porn or anything, you know, otherwise I don't care really. Yeah, Kilmatronics, that's a fair point, but what if, I'll give you an example. I used to enjoy playing throw-centric ogres, where you just don't really give a shit about stealth on there. And yet, you know, if you could paralyze somebody with a paraneedle and then throw large rocks at them, it's just hilarious. You know, or just beat them to death with a giant club at that point. I mean, the theming of it is really cool to me. This guy who has this huge dude who has absolutely no business really using a blowgun. And yet he is. And I just thought that was cool. Let's take spellcasting to 10. That should take our spell hunger to none on level 3 spells. Do we have... We don't have our poise, do we? Ah, but we're immune to Aura Clouds. Score 1 for cloud immunity. I forgot about that. That cute little interaction. Staff of Wizardry. Alright. We can probably drop this flail. We already have RF+. We don't need it as a swap. Yeah, Kilmatronics, I mean, that's fair. That's a fair way to look at it. But I still think it's fun. Oh, we're out of mana. That's okay. Just use the sling to finish it up. Spellcasting already to 10, alright. I'm loving these aptitudes. Boom, hungerless on everything except for cause fear. Oh, hey, you guys, we found some more books at some point. We found my favorite spell school, some transmutations. Wow, we could go for that. At the very least, we could get sticks to snakes, which is just really, really good. Blade hands technically would let us win the game, although on a Spriggan it would be kind of painful to go in that direction. We could go in the stat form direction as well, but I don't know about that on a Spriggan. In spider form as a Spriggan is your speed reduced. Your speed gets nuked on every single form you can take except for Beastly Appendage and Blade Hands. Transmutation's aptitude is actually 3. I forgot it was so huge. Stat form again. Well, I have a good excuse with a transmutation's apt to 3. I mean, come on. Go Dragon or Hydra form. Well, we probably would use Dragon form sometimes. Hydra's terrible. Don't let anybody bamboozle you into using Hydra form. Oh, hello, Basilisk. That's a bit of a problem. We need more mana as well. Shit. Yeah, reading Tell is probably the move here. Kind of a shame, but we really don't want to get petrified. I shouldn't have used Six to Snakes. My transmutations is just not high enough yet. I hate the fact that we're using a Tella, but whatever. Let's pull this yak up. See if you can poly it. What the? Nah, I'm not risking poly against things like that. Or really anything, come to think of it. Crap, this guy can one-shot me so hard. Okay, I feel good about fighting the Basilisk now. He's alone. Actually, that two-headed ogre could almost one-shot me 2 times over with one attack. 1 full round of attacks, I mean. Let's pull this guy up. Put the flames up. Meph Cloud. Get the kill for free. Trying to confuse, or slow, rather. Come back to Minnow Blaster Caster. Have fun with that. I'm not so sure about such a combo. There we go, finally. I just don't see the point, Kilmatronics, because they're so much better at melee. It's not in the streak. I mean, if I were to play like a Minotaur Fire Elementalist, he would very quickly become an axe-wielding maniac. Yeah, Fox, I don't see a reason to really learn Liquefaction. It's a really terrible spell. What race is best for Arcane Marksman? Centaur, probably, I guess. Just because Centaurs are really good at ranged. There we go. Let's take out this big kobold. Sure wish we had a branded sling. I've kind of wanted to stop using that bow even though it's branded because I want to save arrows for sticks to snakes, if I can. It's going to make things a bit tedious though. By the way, Transmutations is already 8. This is almost no experience. This is like 1 floor worth of experience. And in exchange, we get a spell that essentially solves almost every bad situation that can come up. We can even kill Hydras with sticks to snakes if we're so inclined. Staff of Energy, alright. We can be totally hungerless without even having high spellcasting. I like that. Not that we really need it at this point. And here's the lair. So we've effectively, well, we've made it, so to speak. Okay, we got Amnesia. Do I need to Amnesia anything off? Not really. I guess I could Amnesia off Call Imp. Since we've got sticks to snakes now. We could go ahead and learn Blade Hands. That'd be okay. Costs hunger, but it would let us kill things in melee, I suppose. Blade Hands for Lair. Yeah, man, it's great. Well, the big problem in Lair for this character is going to be things that can just sort of one-shot me. Being in melee with something like a Hydra would kill me. Being in melee with, I don't know, Mamba, you know, a Spiny Frog. Am I going into Lair now? Yeah, we would immediately go into Lair as soon as we find it on most characters, including this one. 46 hit points is, it's not very much. No, we're not going deeper in the dungeon. Then we have to deal with Ebering's step-up function that makes you more likely to get shafted as soon as you hit D10. So, fuck that. Excuse my French. But that's, it's not what we're doing today. Why no fighting 5? We're going to do that. We're going to at least take it to 5 after we get transmutations to 10. In fact, we've gone ahead and turned it on already. Yeah, no, that's one of those hidden fun things. Branch order. Yeah, actually, I think Elliptic made that up. Yep, that's hyperelliptic. That was his way of doing things. I don't really follow this exactly, because I mean, there's a lot of characters where you really don't want to go into orc until you've done S branches, weirdly enough. I mean, it really just depends. This is not a bad way to do things, but you're not going to run into, you know, there's not going to be a single path that's perfect for any given character, you know. Hippogriffs still fly, by the way. I don't understand what is this about hippogriffs and flying? Are you suggesting that I do something differently? Could have died there, going up next to this stuff. Not super likely, but Conjure Flame doesn't work versus them. That's false. Why would that not work? No, they don't fly over it at all. Whoever told you that was bamboozling you. Making a billion flames, that's fine. They cannot fly over Conjure Flames. You know what? I'm going to risk pulling this guy up. He can't one-shot me. With him slowed, it's probably safe to melee him as the flame finishes him off, you know? Yeah, Conjure Flame works on literally everything that's standing inside of it, unless it's immune to fire. We need hallways. Like, I could slow this dude, and I could Corona him, and I could try to kill him with bullets like so, but it's really just much easier for me to pull his ass upstairs, somewhere with a hallway. Lots of viewers today. Twitch is still glitched out for me in NaNe Badger, but I'll take your word for it. Welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. I think people enjoy, more than anything, I think people like to see hard combos, which Spriggans are typically considered to be pretty hard, even though they're quote-unquote good because they're fast, but I got about 20. Well, hello, everyone. Are you overcoming? I'm overcoming adversity right now. Try to keep stuff slowed and confused. I can actually kill this stuff with the +0 sling if we're so inclined. It just takes a minute. Unlike the spiny frogs, where it's just not going to happen without a lot of luck. What's my favorite combo? Just for fun, Probably Null Wizard. For power, it would be Deep Dwarf Artificer. Wish there were some hallways in this layer. DSSk for lulz. That's you. That's not me. No, Null Wizard, man. That's where it's at. Oh, he's a clever girl. He goes around the flame. When do we see Zom's Disciples on a stream? I already did two Chaos Knights in this streak, you know. Alright, fighting is 5. I mean, I think this character very well might just become a transmuter at this point. I don't know what else to do. It's the only thing we've found that finishes out the game. Like, Blade Hands is enough by itself to win. It can be painful, but it is enough to win. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, that's our only spell that really does anything for us in terms of crushing the rest of the game. Let's memorize regen. Let's Should I train a little bit of necromancy? Probably. Charms to 5, it's a +4 aptitude. Necromancy to 3. That'd be okay. Fighting to 10 because we really need hit points. Start training ground magic so you can go staff form. Well, believe it or not, we don't have any earth magic available. Well, I guess I could memorize Lita's liquefaction just to just to train earth, but that's kind of silly. Okay, this is a fun time. Let's do this. We got the Wombo combo going. I just realized we have this. Is chat here to help you win or be silly and have fun? You guys can do what you want. I mean, I don't really look for assistance from chat unless I'd have to be in a really horrific situation. I guess the other day I asked Doesn'tHe if it was possible to miscast Blink and get Abyssed, but that was more of a convenience thing. I could have looked that up myself because I was trying to Abyss myself because reasons. Yeah, Inner Flame on snakes is great. It's a lot of fun. Try it sometime. In fact, I should probably, well, I don't need to train anything else. It's already 4%. It is amazing. I love it. It only works on snakes, too. You can't do it on regular summons. Alright, so we got fucking memed. How do they not get angry with you? They do, but they're too busy being dead. They don't get angry when you cast it on them for some reason. Alright, let me talk about how I got memed here. This is... Whoever made this vault should be punished by never being allowed to make a vault again. This is layer 1, and I gotta kill OgLob plants if I want to go deeper. Or I could take this hatch. But voluntarily shafting myself doesn't sound like a good time. So now this is what we have to do. This is what I get to do. Hold on. OgLob. OgLob. And this exercise is always a lot of fun, demonstrating how messed up DCSS's damage system is. Alright, so you see Spit Acid 3d7. That doesn't seem like a lot. You look at it, you're like, oh, okay, they spit acid, it's only 21 possible damage. I have 56 hit points. No problem, right? Wrong. Because there's a hidden thing in DCSS called an acid splash. or actually it's called, what is it called? Yeah, there it is. So it'll do 3d7, which is maximum 21, but then it splashes you with acid, which does an extra 45 for ranged attacks and 43 for melee. So that's another 20 possible damage. So what that can actually do is 41 damage. But you wouldn't know that if you just looked up the monster. You would have to also know that acid has that goofy ass side effect, which I think is dumb as hell. But then again, I mean, in the game, you can't even tell how much damage spit acid does, because the game is just opaque for no particular reason. Anyway, we can deal with this problem. Let's, well, hold on. I see that we've got a little snake, a little Komodo problem for my snakes to deal with first. How many arrows do we have? 116? No, we can fight the Oclobs and win. Because they can't one-shot me is the thing. Whoops, okay. First of all, I interflamed the wrong thing. We're gonna use the snake bomb. Can you fear the Oclob? No, I don't think so. Okay, interflame's on F. Miscast interflame, unfortunately. Shit. We can make this work, guys. Just make a break for the downstairs. No, there's like 2 more Oclobs there. Oh good, one's next to him. You know what I could do is I could slow him. He keeps shooting at me and not the snake, goddammit. Son of a bitch. Down to 91 arrows. How do I know that there are 2 more Oclobs? Because I'm just familiar with the vault is all. Damn it. I've gotta get this thing to trigger at the exact right spot is the thing. We've failed to slow it like 50 times, despite 50% chance. No wands? I mean, I could flame it, I guess. Nothing appears to happen. I wonder if they literally just cannot be slowed. That'd be kind of dumb, but who knows. Okay, we order them to retreat this way. Filled with inner flame, good. Filled with inner flame, good. He's in the right position. Yes, the flame is on him. Okay, now all we need to do is keep making snakes, blocking off corrosion from hitting me. Good, awesome. They don't move, why would you ever need to slow him? I want to slow his attacks, bro. Oh god! I didn't realize they were positioned quite like this. We could have died walking in here, holy dog shit. Well that's not good. That's like 120 damage is possible. Alright, turns out we can't do this. I don't think, unless I had a digging wand. If I had digging, that would be good, Dinky, but I don't. Use wand. What wand do you expect me to use here, Raycoon? If I polymorph one of them, I'm just going to get like a tree man, which is very bad. Really our only choices at this point. What a dumb fucking vault, you guys. Our only choices right here are to take the hatch or to leave and try to do orc or something. And we got to take the hatch, but here's the problem. Here's the problem with taking the hatch. If I take the hatch, if there's no hatch upwards, then we're just boned. So I don't know, man. The positioning of this is what's so terrible, because I can't be standing in a place where I can only see one of them. That's the worst. I don't know what to do. Even with our core, we would be risking instant death, so it's not worth it. Who thought this was a good idea? I don't want to do orc. Orc is horrifying for this character. Well, it's okay. It's kind of bad though. I can't believe they would dump all the staircases in that. You have 20 EV, you fine? Hey Wesley, let me tell you how lair goes really freaking badly, because we had this stupid vault with 4 Oklobs, one of which was here. We killed that with very careful tricks. And then there's still 3, so if I step here, I'm risking about 120 damage in my face. But the thing is, all the staircases are over here. So the only way down right now is this hatch. And if there's no hatch upwards, then I would be going down and not be able to come back up safely. I mean, I could technically go up after reading a telly and probably be okay, but then I'm also risking instant death. So it's just dumb. This is really dumb. If we had digging, we could make a little path. It is balanced. Did you have to step into potentially 120 damage to reveal those Oklobs? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. This is a perfect example of one of the vaults we're going to remove or rebalance in the definitive edition of DCSS, because it's just unfair. You know, it's really, really goddamn stupid. No, we can go to layer 2. We just don't necessarily have a safe path back. Even if there's a hatch upwards, it could lead right to the middle of those Oklobs. Yeah, we're working on it, Fox. Worship Zom and wait until he banishes you. Any estimates? I mean, talk to Wesley's here. He's our artist. I've been kind of waiting for him to get situated at his new place. So, I mean, I don't know. I think my instinct is to take this hatch. My instinct is to take this hatch and then use resources to survive layer 2, layer 3, layer 4, layer 5, layer 6. And by the time I'm done with all that, if I train nothing but fighting that entire time and maybe some dodging, I probably have enough. I probably have enough hit points at that point to not get insta-gibbed. We could also pop a agility on the way up, things like that. I'm not real happy about taking a hatch though, I have to say. I mean, I don't know. We have to do it though. How stupid. We need $5,000 of Patreon a month? Yeah, that would be a motivator. I mean, hell, if people wanted to donate for the creation of a better version of DCSS, I would definitely put more time into it, you know? We're going in the hatch. So those are the upstairs, but they're all next to the freaking Oklobs. Although, I might be making a bigger deal out of this than it is. Let me explain. So let's look up. we couldn't see the staircases, right? So that tells me that the staircases are probably safe, come to think of it. You know that? I think that the staircases are behind these walls and probably safe to be. What are you talking about, Kilmatronics? Or Dinky? Only one? No, they could all hit me if where I walked in before, right here, you know, they could all hit me. They're not in a line at all. Now, if I were to come up like here or here, I might be a little better off. But I think we're just going to go through the rest of the layer and hopefully not have a problem. This is one of those cross-shaped floors, I think. Maybe not. Getting a lot of potions at least. Well, we have stones. We have 340 stones. We're not going to run out. This character looks painful. Yeah, it's not a ton of fun at Dort. But we found the wizard book, so it's hard for me to complain, really, since I can just do this bullshit cheese. Blade hands. We could blade hands. But now we're in the unenviable position of just really needing some hit points. So we're training fighting despite the -2 aptitude. Training dodging up to 10 as well. I mean, yeah, we could train some UC, but remember, we're trapped right now. You know, this is like sink or swim type stuff where we're going to need to find a safe way out. And I don't know if, I mean, if it's quote unquote safe to go up here where they can't see me at the staircases, I could teleport and that'd be fine, unless it teleported me right in the middle of this, which that's a chance. I have to say I don't approve of enjoy your chance of instant death, you know. Here's a book. It's a book with fire in it. Sadly, Spriggans suck at both fire and conjurations, so... Yeah, I mean, digging would be perfect. That would let me just get away from them. But that, unfortunately, hasn't really happened for me. I guess we could memorize Throw Flame for Steam later. Can random dig. It used to be able to. I don't think it can anymore. There's a scarf. It's a protective shield. We're going to keep that in the inventory because that'll give me a ton of extra mana, or extra hit points for the purposes of the Oklobs if I need to roll through them. No, I don't think so, Ninja. Not unless you, I mean, maybe under Vehumet? I don't know. You mean like around a corner? But yeah, believe it or not, we're going to keep Cloud Immunity on in the general case, and not Spirit Shield. Alright, let's do layer 3. Oh, we have some Identify. I actually identified the multi-stacks of potions because I wanted to get Degeneration identified so I could drop it. Come on, yaks. There we go. Tiny Spriggan fights sheep army. I know, right? Why don't you use blowguns? Well, in this case, it's because one didn't spawn until layer 2. And at this point, I mean, I'm not really training throwing. I have some cross-training, but I mean, what is a blowgun going to do for me on this character that I can't just do by painstakingly using a sling? I suppose I could... Another Oklob, how cute. Have fun, brother. Come on. There we go. Bribe a branch. I don't have the money for that, and I don't think it works on layer anyway. Can Gozag win you that room? No, not really. There's really no... I mean, I guess, okay, I could drink, like, resistance and maybe make it work, but I don't see how it would let me kill the things fast enough. I think we're doing the right thing by just kind of bypassing it. You had an upstairs hatch? Sure, but it could lead right into that room, you know? Also, I did not mean to enter flame him. Game devs aren't that bad. No, inner flame is not permanent. If you think about it, we've got lair in the bag. You know, I don't need to think about those Oklobs right now. I just keep going. Get some experience. We'll deal with, you know, we'll deal with that bridge when we come to it. By the way, can we get the goddamn slow, please? Thank you. This guy can one-shot me right now, so I had to keep him away from me. Inner flame yourself. I'd rather not explode if possible. This is a very long kind of fight with the sling plus conjure flame action going on, but no, I should be okay, Nani Badger. I wouldn't worry about me dying or exploding. I mean, there are things that could happen that could ruin this run, but they're pretty unlikely unless I screw up pretty bad. Can drop Torment. We can wear Regen. I guess that would be kind of cool, Fox. That'd be a funny strategy. Yeah, maybe I should grab this blowgun, I guess. We can probably get some use out of it, considering we've got, well, we got 14 needles. Rhyme Drake shafted himself, okay, fine. Well, that's not true for Felage, though, NG Matt. You would, if you could inner flame yourself, you'd just come back somewhere. Lose this. See, I thought you were telling me to lose the streak at first. Alright, I'll do my best. I've noticed that as this streak has gotten longer, people have started caring about it more. The stakes are getting higher. We're almost halfway done. You know that? Dying as a felid costs you a ton of experience, and you're not allowed to die more than a few times, basically, or you die for good. You have to play Minotaur Blaster Caster. You're aware that you can actually make requests on the stream, right? I mean, there's nothing stopping you from doing that. Really? Have fun, brother. Joke's on you guys, I have cloud immunity. Try to ambush me at the staircase. Not today, friend. Alright, now we are going to get intelligence. Let's go down this staircase again. Nice explosions. I love it. Look at my poor little snake here on this island of flame. What do you think the worst build would be? Fairy Berserker? I don't know, I haven't played fairies. There's an awful lot of ways to screw up characters in this game, to be honest. Okay, let's try this staircase. It should be clear by now. It is. Slow the spiny frog, bring him up. Contra Flame really is just a game winner. Yeah, Wesley, that's kind of bizarre. Particularly the lack of allergy exception. Like, I guess if you got allergies, you just can't be an Uber driver. Seems sort of discriminatory, honestly. +20 +5, you can do 25 damage. I'm trying to get the slow on him. There we go. Let's just shoot at him. You can use Fireball now if you want. I don't think Fireball is. I don't know. I don't think it's worth wasting my experience on that kind of stuff, to be honest. Like, remember, my aptitudes are really, really, really bad. Wow. Slow failed like 8 times against him. Try refreshing the screen, Mr. Ostrom. Not sure exactly how many bees are on this floor, but it seems like a lot. I've not seen you get smited yet? No, I got smited a little while ago. I foolishly ran right into some orc priests. Oh, by the bees. Well, there's no melee yet. God, I love the fact that we have sticks to snakes plus inner flame. It's so fun. This doesn't seem to want to work out. Tried to do a sticks to snakes for this, but there we go. Would you ignite poison if you got it? Maybe. That'd be kind of useful because I could just straight up turn mephitic clouds into flames. It's kind of a janky combo because it costs so much mana and 2 actions, but it's not terrible. I've done it. We're getting to be a little bit late in the game for me to want to do shenanigans like that, but it wouldn't be out of the question. I mean, being able to dump fire clouds right on somebody's head it's really strong in this game. Even past lair, it's really strong. So yeah, I probably would. Man, imagine if we had a Pusti-Balloos, how much better this would be. Hey, there's your melee there. Actually being constricted by a ball python, which then exploded in her face. I love it. I should drop some things, by the way. Why don't we go ahead and do that after this fight? Alright, we'll drop the dagger. We'll drop the bolts. I really don't see us using Needles of Confusion, so I'm going to drop those. Honestly, I don't see us using the blowgun either. I mean, yeah, I don't see that happening. Maybe against Death Yaks, but I doubt it. Let's drop Silver Tomahawks. This'll do for now. I can drop Noise as well. Wish we had more Identify. Usual Tomahawk? What do you mean? No, I was saying I dropped the silver ones. I kept the regular ones, just in case. because I believe those will still do a little bit more damage than my hunting sling, since it's +0. Ah, it's the source of the bees. I knew they had a hive. Have fun with that, guys. Okay, why don't we pull up just to be safe? Let's do this on a staircase, because there are merfolk on this level, and that means there could be sirens, and I don't want to fool around with getting mesmerized. Have to spend resources to get out of the problem. This is just a regular merfolk though, so we'll mef cloud and win. Good God, okay, alright, okay. It's potentially really bad. I've had it, we're doing this now. Still have 72 arrows, so it's not bad. I'd like to stop burning through them so quickly, but what are you going to do? Ah, it's Oclobs. It's Oclobs on an island. Not to be confused with snakes on a plane. There's these guys too, and there's an artifact trident and a wand of flame. So it's worth going in here. It's probably worth sending some Oclobs, or some snakes rather, to blow up these Oclobs, I guess. Problem is, how can I safely open this thing up? Because no matter what I do, they have a couple things that could hit me once I open it up. Unless I were to like break... I mean, if I were to like break this plant at range, then yeah, that would work, I guess. I mean, we could like... This is kind of funny. We could order them to attack the plant. I mean, I could do this, I suppose. And then, I guess, sling bullet my own guy. That plant's in real trouble now. It's constricted. Yeah, I know, right? So yeah, this ought to work. Yep, just like before. Ouch. Still have 53 arrows. Good. Oops. Ah. That, unfortunately, is one-shot territory. I'll use one of my potions of curing so I can't be one-shotted. Alright, now we can be one-shotted real hard. Try again. I immediately get into one-shot territory. Thanks, fam. Waste my... Okay, I'll use one more curing. Come on, dude. He knows what's up. He knows he's smart. He knows not to do it. Oh, you know what I could do? I know what I could do. What am I doing putting myself in harm's way? I don't need to do that. All right, buddy. Yeah, I can just use those plants to my advantage, though. Do clouds even spawn outside of line of sight? Not exactly. The inner flame will explode and it'll do damage, but... Hey, can you siren song me? Yeah, you can. There we go. Yep, just stick around in that flame. Do bomb snakes create steam and water? They sure do. It's like any other inner flame explosion. Really nice and powerful. Is that an enchanted sling? No, it's just a regular one. Probably not killing those Oklobs anytime soon. This game has sent an inordinate amount of Oklobs at me. Running out of arrows, but this is going to be the one. Thing is, they can't get me. They can't get me through this plant. Withers and dies. Goddamn, no, don't do that. Alright, I'll make a few more. Oops. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Awkward, but successful. Should I wear this trident? Probably not. Could be disto. On the other hand, I'm okay with it being disto. It's Freeze, the trident of cruel justice. Oh, you're naming them, huh, Ninja? Alright, we got a wand of flame for that. Traded quite a few arrows, and unfortunately this, I've kind of forgotten, because it's so easy to, the fact that I've got this sort of horrible situation waiting for me above. And I'm going to want arrows for that. But on the other hand, I don't need to worry about it that much, I thought those were the names of the oclobs, not the snakes. Yeah, I could use the teleport, especially if it's blocked, if the line of sight is blocked like I think it is. It runs the risk of putting me directly into their line of sight, you know? That's a real thing that could happen. Is there a flame here still? Yep. All right. Okay. Fighting's 10. I guess I probably should train some unarmed combat now. Dodging's 10 as well. Okay, this is reasonably quick. Okay, // Picking this up pretty quickly. Put the flames up. Put the blade hands up. Suddenly we can kill things with extreme prejudice. Just really, really, really fast. Although I am burning through spell hunger, so I should be careful of that. Yeah, elephants have enough hit points that they just don't give a shit. They will happily walk into the flame. Because they think they've got enough hit points to survive, basically. I guess I should probably train some more spell casting, or take the time to, before I use this thing, you know, wear the Staff of Energy. On the other hand, we have 17 rations, so I don't know if I care. Yeah, they would be wrong, Ninja Joe, especially if I'm stabbing them with blade hands the entire time. Fall through a shaft. Shafted to layer 6 is never a good time. I don't want to make too much noise. Let's see if I can't walk away from this, and I can. Magic map. Get the hell out of here. I see we've gotten very unlucky. Not only do we have the hardcore badass sort of spoke wheel of spokes here, you know, where there's enemies in every single little crevice of it. I think there's going to be guardian serpents as well, so this is not so good. Also up here, I think this is a dragon. And we're literally as far away from, you know, no man's land is kind of in between me and the staircases, so it's not great. It's not great. Yeah, it's pretty unlucky. With no digging as well. Scary. So we're just going to try to walk around this crap. Get a potion of curing for our trouble. We don't even have haste identified, damn. Although we could get it with the power of Gozag. Okay, I don't want to wake things up along the spokes of this wheel. I do want to grab this lamp of fire. I know there's arrows there, but I'm not inclined to get them just yet. I wanted to fear it didn't work. You know what I should do is I should regen. How do I kill this without making noise? I think I gotta make a little noise. Sucks. It's not bad. We didn't really lure anything that was particularly scary. And we have a nice little cubby hole here to conjure flame in, so that's great. 3 scrolls of identify. I like to see that. Okay, cool. Some yaks. Again, we can fight these. Slow this dude down if we can, and we do. He should step into the flame eventually. There he goes. Okay. Okay. All right, that was, gosh, what was I training? I don't even remember. Unarmed combat. Suppose I'm going to take fighting to 15 in that case, or maybe I'll take dodging to 15. It's so inexpensive. Hello, Hornet. Not so good. I'm going to use this wand to finish him. He's too spooky for me. This thing doesn't want to step into the fire. Okay. we've almost made it to an upstairs. I might just end the stream on a bit of a cliffhanger after I get back up. Kind of have somewhere I need to be right now. I'll at least leave it in a place where we're in relative safety, though. You know, not on a floor after being shafted. Probably shouldn't be auto-exploring. It's not really what we're trying to do here. We're trying to get to the upstairs. Alright, he just took the tele. I'm okay with that. Take this gold. I'll kill this crocodile, I suppose. And go up. Boom, safety. Alright, so we pretty much finished layer. I'm going to probably stop it here. Like I said, I have a couple things I need to take care of, but you know, we've cleared everything but layer 5 and layer 6. Layer 5 is mostly clear. We'll just finish up next time, and then we'll probably just end up teleporting out of that horrible OgLob vault. I mean, I don't really see the reason in trying to kill the OgLobs unless... If there's a safe way to do it, I'll do it, because teleporting is unsafe. So we'll see how that goes. Thank you, Wesley, and everyone else who came in, watched, participated in the chat, you know, everything. But yeah, that's gonna be it. So until next time, I am signing out. Did you know that there are many ways that you can help support this channel? Read about them on rosecrypto.com/support. At Rose Crypto, you can learn all about cool things like the Brave web browser, Bitcoin, and other cryptocurrencies. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.